We welcome you to Grenada once again and the National Cricket Stadium for what could be another pivotal day in this Test series, the third day of this second Test between West Indies and Australia.
First ball, day 3. Carlos Brathwaite has quickly made his way from downstairs to position himself next to me. Good morning, Carlos. The prospects for this morning.
Morning, Samuel. I think Test cricket should bring excitement. You saw the butterflies that I feel at the beginning of day 3.
First runs of the morning. Good bit of timing, you know. We'll get at least 2. Come back for 3. And there, just short. Similar to one that Pat Cummins had in the first innings. Casey Carty then not able to get his hand under it. It was a great piece of skill from Cummins to swoop under that one. Shamar Joseph, though, going to his left and not able to get there.
Yeah, popping up quite similar. But Shamar Joseph couldn't, as you mentioned, couldn't quite get his hand underneath. You'll be hard-pressed to call that a drop. But yeah, Pat Cummins would say, watch and see how I did it.
Yeah, just to think that momentarily they'll be called on. As a matter of fact, they're called on now. And so they've relied on the knowledge and the intel from the local staff. And just making sure that they get the covers on before the rains do come.
And we've lost, 48 minutes play, but we can make that up as we go through the day because lunch has moved from 12 o'clock to 12:30 p.m. So no time has been lost as of yet. And he can play that type of shot. Good chase from Shamar Joseph. Very good, he just held on, John Campbell, but that's the outswing. And Alzari Joseph is in the wickets again. Very good.
Big breakthrough for the West Indies. I know it's Nathan Lyon, but they were probably just starting to get a little bit frustrated. Looks like he didn't see that at all, really. Nearly made a mess of it. Nathan Lyon was furious with himself for fending at that delivery, but they've got their man, Nathan Lyon. Soaked up some deliveries, did his job. 28 for 3.
Asking for it, and Green dispatches it. That'll sort of make him feel very good.
Very good from Steve Smith. Doesn't miss out on the half volley, and that was one. And again, penetrates the gap through cover. And he will get 4, so consecutive boundaries for Steve Smith. He gets a move on.
Huge shout, that kept low. No interest from the umpire. There will be a discussion. Shea Hope wants no part of it. He's walking away. What's Ruston Chase thinking? Yeah, decided not to opt for the review. And so that would be the end of the first session on day 3. Australia will go to the break at 69 for 3. Australia, after 2 days and a session, they find themselves ahead by 102 runs. They still have 7 wickets in hand. Lots to play for, lots of action remaining in this test match.
That's where sometimes he will be faulty, but today that's a good shot for Cam Green. Finds the gap given the width, and there's a short extra cover there, tempting the drive, but very well played by one of the modern greats, Steve Smith.
Punched through that cover point region, firm enough to go for 4. It's been a vulnerable area for Cam Green, but he conquers on this occasion. And he drives brilliantly through that cover region. It's been the hallmark of his innings so far. 100 comes up for Australia.
He finds the gap again. Will go for 4. That's Steve Smith at his best. This should be a half century for Cam Green. His first half century against this opposition, and his 9th 50+ score, but really well deserved, well earned. Great accumulation of runs from Green. Cleaned him up, chopped it on. Just as he got that landmark, Shamar Joseph strikes back. An important knock, no doubt, for Cam Green, but an even more important strike for the West Indies.
I would have thought he wasn't finished yet, but playing this one on to his stumps. Again, the line from the West Indian bowlers, the length as well, forcing him into the shot. Yeah, he'd be disappointed. He goes for 52 from 123 balls. Australia 1-1 for 4.
Yeah, gets off the mark straight away with an elegant drive through the offside. Head is in top form. A couple boundaries in the over, actually 3 of them, and the wicket. 125 for 4. Yeah, goes for 4. Errant from Shamar. 50 for Steve Smith, another one for him. He really loves batting against this opposition. And what a welcome return to the Australian team. Yeah, he receives the applauses. 134 for 4. Very well played. There's protection out there, but even he can't get it. Another boundary for Travis Head, 142 for 4.
Oh, wow. Down the track, Stephen Smith. You don't see that very often. Oh, he's in complete control at the moment, Stephen Smith. 6.
Another shot from Travis Head, straight down the ground. Authoritative to finish the over. 163 for 4.
Oh, thick edge, and that's going to run away for another boundary too. That lead now over 200. Dot ball to finish off that session. That is T. So nearly even Stevens after the first innings, but Australia now have moved on to 175 for 4 and lead by 208.
Finger goes up and Graves has his man, and Steve Smith reviews it.
Okay, ball is very close to the bat. Can we have ultra edge, please? Pitching outside off. Impact umpire's call. Wickets hitting. Thank you. I'll go back to Adrian on field. Adrian, you can stay with your decision. I'll let you know when you're on screen.
Justin Graves gets his man. The important wicket of Steve Smith. Decision upheld. The atmosphere in the ground was electric. The local fans know how important a wicket this is. An exceptional knock from Steve Smith comes to an end. 71. Australia 179 for 5.
Straight to him. Safely held, the only man in the slip cordon. And yes, it is a great decision for Graves here after tea by Roston Chase.
This West Indian crowd are up on the feet, outside our stump again. Roston Chase perfectly positioned at gully. Justin Graves, unassuming but magical. Will Webster gone for 2, Australia 181 for 6.
That's good delivery, and still with that solitary slip. And Chase himself goes away for valuable runs. Two straight back-to-back boundaries for Alex Carey.
Maybe sliding down, maybe sliding down. Alzari Joseph pleads with the umpire. He turns straight away to Shea Hope. Hope just gesticulating that it is going down leg. And he'll trust his judgment.
Yeah, it definitely looked like it was sliding, and here they go. Players are going off, so umpires have called for the covers to come on.
He got the height on it, and it was clever. Alex Carey to uppercut it. 204 for 6.
Yeah, that's well played. Just uses the pace of it and guides it for 4, Carey.
We are off. It's not raining, so it's bad light. We have had the players go off for bad light previously in this test match, so when that happens, the umpire would take a reading. So that is stumps here on day 3.
And we've enjoyed test match cricket on day 3 of this test between the West Indies and Australia. Australia, of course, after losing 2 wickets late on day 2, they started their batting. Green with a half century, his first in that number 3 position. And then he got really good support from Steve Smith, who notched up another half century in his test match career. And Australia 221 for 7.
Couple big partnerships, 93 Green and Smith, and then right after Smith and Head made most of the running, but West Indies controlled it after that. And an even spread of wickets. Seals, again, big performance from him. But then at the bottom, Justin Graves, 2 important wickets post-tea. And as we stand, the day's summary. The last session, West Indies will be proud. 3 wickets, merely 46 runs. Gives them a little bit more of a sense of control to a game that was rapidly getting away from them.